Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our THRAWN'S Revenge, not Fall of the Republic, our THRAWN'S Revenge playthrough as the Empire of the Hand. In the last episode we made it all the way to Coruscant, so that was actually streamed live on the YouTube channel, so if you missed that episode, I guess, then that's on the YouTube channel already. It's what an amazing day we live in. But yeah, so we control a good part of the core to mid-rim now, with Coruscant on this side, Balmorra over here. I think we checked Patrick Minor and there was a bunch of stuff there. But Dolamar and Pentalaman are staying full of enemy forces for now. And Tangaran has a lot of New Republic ships over it. I'm not going to do anything about that yet. We're just going to try to build up a few smaller units, but we can get Owl Cathedral back. Box A, Thrawn's Revenge, Ipe. Corey, are you a gamer? I think I'm playing games. But yeah, so for those of you watching on YouTube, this is being recorded live on Twitch, so I will be responding to the Twitch chat every now and again, answering questions and all that as we make our way throughout the galaxy. But yeah, so it looks like the Empire is kind of our biggest fan right now. Even though, well, the New Republic's military is the big thing, but I'm not sure how much of that is invested in this one fleet. But let's just turn it all back on. Mon Calamari is definitely something we want to take out, but we do need to make sure that we're built back up a little bit, because there's been some problems. The Empire of the Hand has run into some difficulties. What I think I'm actually going to do here is build Balmorra up as defensively as possible. And then once we have some structures here, we're just going to leave Balmorra alone and send this fleet up that way. Because right now the AI can't actually see these defensive structures, so I'm going to exploit that a little bit. We actually talked yesterday in a meeting about how we are going to address that, and I think the plan we came up with is a good one for that. So, so that'll probably start being implemented sooner than later. But there is going to be a lot of cleanup for the next little while. So that may be later than sooner as far as that goes.
Construction complete.
This can go back down into your fleet. So let's get... I'm going to get some spies over here. Get Visvia after that. And this fleet I'm actually going to send over here. So we can leave this fleet on Findar so the New Republic fleet doesn't want to leave. What's the one Marmar Rimworld screenshot that left you red in the face laughing? I don't know. There was that wall you needed completed. That was fun.
We'll get there.
Oh crap, that was ground units. Alright, let's check Patrick Minor out. There's actually nothing in space over there. And let's check Pentalaman out. There's very little in space over there. So I'm not super concerned about moving into Patrick Minor, because that doesn't really open us up to anything other than these. But at Bobringi, I am going to put you. Levian, need to upgrade that. Garros. There is Nasty Rogering, Indefatigable, Lifty's just cousin. I love Corey, Empire of the Foot. Oh, they even left that stuff. What are we up against there? Do we have an extracted preview on this one? No. Alright.
Invasion commencing.
Let's invade! Especially as we get towards the end of the playthrough here. We're definitely in the latter stages of it. I'm not going to be above a few auto-resolves. Just so everyone's on the same page there. Any big battles we'll probably do all the way through, but if it's just like a light frigate factory, there's no reason to.
We've secured a build pad. Sensor node constructing.
This is another map that I believe has been graciously donated by Phoenix Rising. Why not? Alright, we're gonna do a quick flyover with our aerial units. Let's get 4 of you up here, 1 of you over there, and here we go. I'm really surprised that this part of the tour soundtrack doesn't get flagged, but I think it's less than 20 seconds, or 22 seconds. Captured and abandoned. Oh shit, those are AA. Alright, keep moving in.
Choose your reinforcements.
Course plotted. Adjusting navicomputer. Warm up. Ready, sir. Ready for orders.
Like, I'm actually concerned about where I'm going to be sending in my air units, which is a nice change from earlier builds.
Course plotted.
Although one guy was pretty cool, and Go Ninja Ninja, is it normal for all the AI factions to bum rush you early at the same time, and having issues with that lately? Okay, so actually the way Empire at War tends to work with that is there's a minimum limit before the AI will attack you, and then they tend to all attack at once because the AIs are on the same timer. We've tried to think of ways to stagger that, and we've tried to stagger that a bit. But especially when you're on earlier periods, just try to keep in mind that as much as it's annoying to have it all happen at once, it's not going to keep up like that. So when you get through that initial push, especially if you're on lower difficulties, that they're going to hold off until the same criteria are met for their next attacks. So depending on which mods you're talking about, like in TR, in THRAWN'S Revenge, it's not set up quite the same way yet, but in Fall of the Republic, I think we've gotten a bit further on those adjustments. Which should all be coming to TR, and something that's going to be worked on more in the future as well. But it is kind of annoying that it works that way. But once you're aware of, like, once you know it'll get better, it's a bit easier to put up with that. Haven't missed much yet, Dat Noob. Hello, Carito. So far, we have... this is our first actual battle. The space only had a light factory, or a light shipyard. All right. Over there. Hey, why do you all care so much about that? It's not an enemy. And there's the aforementioned Evil Bob the Bob of Phoenix Rising, who donated such a amount. Welcome, Bob.
We've secured a build pad.
Adjusting navicomputer. Course plotted.
There are a bunch of Phoenix Rising maps in the mod. I think like 12, actually. I suppose if people don't know the mod, I should be more careful with the pronunciation. But yes, Phoenix Rising is another great Empire War mod that I highly suggest people play, and not enough people play. But incidentally, it is probably the best Empire War mod at teaching you to read, so Phoenix Rising wouldn't be inaccurate. Thanks, one guy. It's pretty cool. I am planning to do a Phoenix Rising playthrough soon, so once this playthrough's all over, we'll probably get a Phoenix Rising and AOTR playthrough started in some order. Oh, I need to... Sorry, I need to close Facebook. Alright. I've also been talking to Rogue about, for one of the Monday Night Modding style streams, setting it up as a mapping tutorial and then seeing if there's any enterprising young folks out there who want to take up mapping and join Rogue in his brave but foolish quest to do a different map for every planet in the mod. On the topic of maps there. Prussian Blue Artillery. 2 regular Praetor, Peltis. That could be fun. And your mom, Scythe. Advanced Perseverance. But yeah, that double explosion should be fixed with the Peltis. I don't think anyone's actually tested it since the attempted fix went in. But the projectile had a death explosion that was set as another projectile, and the theory that we came to, I think Bob and I simultaneously came to it, was that maybe it's that spawning at the origin. So that's going to be tested and tried. Alright, we can either try to kill all these, or we can just leave them there. And... Ooh, you know what? Let's go to Mon Calamari.
Construction complete. Location locked. Heading out. Shot Star Destroyer at the ready.
Hi, buddy. What screen is black? Might just need to try to refresh it and click on play. See if that resets it all. Let's see what Dalamar has going on. But the New Republic has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 planets. 8 planets, including Dalamar. The biggest thing they have here is a Corona.
There they are.
Oops. Metal can on audio jack. Not the best, apparently. Alright, Impatient, Glindfulera, and regular Peltist. Along with Illusion 1. Ascendancies, Thrawn's Toe, and Hand of Fate. Dog of War, Epee. Now get over here. Oh god, this is already just done. Alright, with the bombers over there, let's get Backhand of Thrawn in this Nexokage. Alright, we need to get the shipyard. You can add Jar Jar as a hero. He sadly didn't make the cut for Nolan's choices in the economic heroes for the Republic. So right now, Jar Jar's prospects look dim. And is asking, what about Order 69, where Jar Jar becomes Chief of State? Alright, you are off the team. Thank you for your service. And... Corey, will blockading a planet make the ground battles worse in the long run? Generally, yes, because all that can mean is that any stuff they're building there can't leave. So they'll just have an opportunity to keep on building up the planet, and there's nothing you can really do about it.
Reinforcements.
Let's throw a knowing the unknown in there. And know you.
Maximum unit capacity. Production halted.
Right, we really need the shipyard down. And I'm glad the Peltist has lasted long enough with its main gun for that. It does look like the anti-fighter being here has helped. It tends to spam those small anti-fighter units. Well, they're technically not anti-fighter. These are different role, but more to the point. Like, yeah, right now it's something that happens that we're aware of. There's some balance issues with them that makes it a worse situation than it needs to be with it as well. But we were talking yesterday in the same meeting I was mentioning earlier about a lot of the space reworks that are going to happen, space rebalancing. So you'll start to see a lot more changes in that direction as we go. It's probably part of why their military chart is a bit inflated at the moment in this playthrough as well. Alright, these bombers, I'm gonna get them against the MC-90. Hello, Nero. Did my mic cut out? That's happened recently for some reason. So just let me know if that's happening. I'll make sure that I'm staying closer to my microphone.
Choose your reinforcements.
Okay, I need to leave my reinforcement pool open just to make sure that I get the interdictor out when retreats happen. Because I'm past the point where I want the New Republic to have reinforcements anywhere. They're not going to be doing as much to the Empire as we may want. Okay. Alright. You guys... Stoney's over there. Alright, let's get the Sashins out of here first. Because they're the ones that are easiest to hit. And then we can focus other stuff down a bit more. Bring you through here. This can die pretty quickly. All these bigger ships are station garrisons. So... Alright, now turn around. Bright eyes. Ooh, you still have engines. You don't. Like, a lot of the issues with some of these types of ships have ended up coming down to collision meshes more so than actual stat issues, which makes them a bit harder to track. So we're trying to keep an eye on both aspects of that, like both stat-wise and rig-wise. But it is definitely a thing that's on our radar and we're trying to keep track of. Alright, let's get down for these. Will all the hero units be added to Skirmish eventually? It's unlikely that Skirmish will have all heroes for either mod. There will potentially be a chance for there to be more. It really, we try to keep the factions as balanced as possible tactically on skirmish, so we're kind of limited by the smallest amount of heroes a faction has, and we also want to make sure we're not like putting stuff in that we then have to take out, because people tend to not like that. So Fall of the Republic may end up having more heroes in skirmish, but we're also considering what like research will look like and what bases will look like in skirmish more right now. Oh, this would have been really helpful to have over here. You managed to survive. Is this another Cursus? I think this is the one that's making the reinforcements have arrived. So there must be somewhere in the game object library spawning the unit and not the squadron. So right now we have generally 3 heroes per faction in skirmish. Oh shit. That phalanx is in trouble. But yeah, there's usually 3 heroes per faction in skirmish, and there's no specific plans to go beyond that at the moment. Let's get that out of there, and let's get you into here. Ellen Ripley lives again. It will mean we're not able to retreat if nothing else dies, but I'd be okay with that if it saves some of our units. Alright. Please no kill. Alright. A couple of them got away, but we killed a lot of stuff. And we didn't lose that much. The Peltists are kind of a downside there, but... Well, we killed 3 Coronas, 14 Sashins. What does that look like on the grand scheme of things, militarily? They're down to where we were, and we're... Okay. I wanted to spam a lot of anti-fighter, is another thing with this. We'll see what that does for us. You guys have... Okay, this is where they have a lot more units. 45 of the Coronas is there. And that's probably where stuff is retreating to, for the most part. No, Kashyyyk, maybe another one for that. But we're going to keep pushing through this way. I am going to send our ground forces over to Mon Calamari. You know, take their capital shipyard so that they have no choice but to spam more of the small units. Next Hokage can come back. Bloody Chiss, Halifax, Paros Fist, Field of Fighters, Boros we can get, Bahamut. Just in case they build another Executor, I'm going to get some Warlords going again. Because the Empire is going to be creeping back up a bit. Conquered Pantalaimon. Okay. Alright. Maybe if they go for Jindine, it won't be a sad time for me. Yavin, if you want to get us a happy little that thing. Galactic map looks great. Thank you. The basic map setup was done by Lord Impremi. I made some modifications to it, but the thing that really bothers me about it is I'm not sure why the particle gets respawned every time you go back to the galactic map. I don't know if we'll need to attach it a different way, but it is very annoying that, like, you'll notice throughout longer episodes, especially by the end, if you like skip between the end and the beginning, there's a lot of extra particles. Yeah, there's still a lot of work that can make it better, but the big thing is just what the fuck is going on with the particles? That's the real question. Let's see.
Unit in production.
Setting course.
You know what?
Started GPS.
If they're just gonna sit like that, I'm gonna nuke some of these guys. And what do they got there? Okay, this is
Journey class
Invasion
frigate
from
a
enemy.
simple one.
Unit destroyed.
System control achieved.
Building started. Beginning construction.
Thank you, Lightsaber's Edge. Appreciate it. I think right now going for those New Republic planets just ruins the chance that they'll fight each other.
Journey class frigate here.
So we may want to just focus on some of these Imperial planets, which means
Beginning construction. Construction complete. Construction
we're
complete.
getting our Oh, I should have known. Okay, give me my money back. Alright, I locked the UI. So this is what I was, for any devs watching, this is what I was talking about yesterday with the locked UI not updating because the delays don't exist anymore. But yeah. Warlord gunships are going to be a big help.
System lost.
Journey class frigate here.
Vehicle in production.
Yeah, influence
Frigate here.
below 5 should definitely be a negative. I was kind of worried about hurting people too much, but I'm not. I'm not concerned about that anymore. It's clearly people will be fine. First one's almost done there. Oh crap, I moved the wrong one.
Construction complete.
Frigate here.
I need to move the fleet back. You can't have Mon Calamari back. That was my mistake.
Under construction.
How many planets can a galactic map have? There's not really a hard limit that I'm aware of. The bigger thing is just Mon Calamari. Nope, Balmorra. But yeah, the issue or the limit is mostly on performance or spacing. So like Empire's End and the largest Clone Wars map we have and Fall of the Republic, they kind of get up towards the top end of what you're safe with. We're probably going to do another larger one someday, but you're never going to reasonably hit the actual limit.
Moving to those coordinates.
Reinforcements en route.
Yes, sir. Yes, Commander.
Do. Green shadows. Alright, Warlords, see if we can blow that up. They may be too low for the
Warlord class gunship here.
Visvia to actually shoot.
We stand ready. All batteries fire when ready.
Firing.
Forgot we did that.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Updating targeting parameters. Generating new attacks.
Holding fire for maximum effect. Eye on it.
Alright, go for those bombers. You guys get over there for the bombers as well.
Here, sir. We stand ready.
Get back here. Alright, these are the skirmish variants. That's why they weren't weren't selected, not accepted earlier. So we'll try to make sure we don't get our little bappy warlords killed. So I don't want them tanking anything. Engines. And now let's go for these ISDs. You guys fall back. Yeah, you're not able to shoot that low. There we go. Nice. Jesus. Everything just all at once.
Our space station is under attack.
Warlord class gunship here. High velocity gun available.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
We're like right in range of that. They'll send more in their next attack, but baiting them in this way is always fun. So it's a good way to take out a Praetor. Low risk. So we're going to be, one of the things we did talk about yesterday as well, is that the vertical firing cones of stuff, just because Empire War is only 2.5D, we'll probably make stuff able to fire more or less straight up and down, because that's almost pure balance and not unit design. It's more rolls that determines where you are physically. And then horizontal firing arcs will mean a bit more. Because having stuff that can only shoot like slightly up when there's the most dangerous ships are under you is just annoying. Let's go for that one.
We stand ready.
Oh, 1% on engines. Is that even within the firing arc of anything? Yeah, okay. Those engines.
Back in home. Warlord class gunship here, sir. We stand ready.
Alright, power to weapons.
Maximum firepower.
Agile back in home. Take out their heavy weapon batteries. Warlord class gunship here, sir.
Alright, go down on that. No, don't go down on it.
Space station under
Don't listen to me.
Yes, sir.
Move back here.
Our head
Alright, we got another warlord, so let's get it on
heavy weapon batteries.
over there. Move back these guys because they're real. And let's see if it intersects at all. No. There we go.
Agile back in home.
Got him on the run.
Alright, you've got that. Your engines are down. Your engines are all down. Perfect.
They're coming in quick.
Alright, that's fine. And I don't think we'll have room for any more structures beyond that. So I'm just going to keep building these because so many Praetors. Back at Mon Calamari. Don't actually need to change the tab for that. We left those structures not requiring it for multiplayer and other functionality reasons, but it ended up not mattering because we can't do multiplayer anymore. Okay, the fact that they're not killing each other is very sad to me. As long as they don't attack Coruscant or something. Coruscant, you can build warlords for us.
Production. Construction complete. Warlord class gunship vehicle in production.
Battle imminent.
they've moved their Praetors. I don't know if they're trying to fight the New Republic as well right now, or what.
Been spotted.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements cancelled.
We'll get there.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Location locked. Heading out.
Advanced Perseverance. Prussian Blue. Scythe. Your mom. Handy hand helper. Alright. Shoot the station. Fried potato.
Reinforcements en route.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
The Empire is actually probably the faction that can best deal with the Corona spam. Just because the strike cruisers are actually one of the most accurate against small ships. But unfortunately, we are not them.
Ready to receive orders. Drawn. Approved. We'll get there. Stay in formation. Destroyer.
Reinforcements en route.
Okay. I guess going for Hakasi is kind of necessary, but Kalis, Hakasi, Chardon, and Jindine are all capital shipyards that they still have.
Enemy fleet up.
Oh, Jonathan? Where are we looking? There, Balmorra.
Warlord class gunship.
Alright. Two Praetors. Still not going to work for you. But if they want to whittle down their Praetor forces this way, this is probably the best thing for us. Unfortunately, the Visvia, not shooting it, kind of sucks. But... ooh. I'm just going to hope we take out the engines on the IST. Make it a bit easier. So close. Oh well.
Reinforcements en route. Reinforcements en
We are going to have more,
Orders, sir.
Reinforcements en
Available.
route.
Your orders.
Ready.
more Warlords this time, too. But let's see what the rate is.
Reinforcements en route.
Okay, you guys, you're really not going the right direction here.
Our space station is under attack.
Acknowledge, sir.
Ready for battle. For the Empire.
Alright, I'll just make sure this is keyed in on the ISD.
Warlord
There.
Destroy the head.
Warlords.
Stand ready. Updating targeting.
Other Warlords. Who over here? HV gun on this first guy. They're close enough that it's not even worth hoping for the engines on that now. Alright, stop there.
Warlord class gunship here, sir.
Holding
Hard weapons.
Maximum effect.
Hard weapons. 2 ISDs, a Dreadnought, and 3 thrust ships. Thank you, Yuvitha. Gonna deal with at least the Acclimator.
Coming around.
At your beck and call. Warlord class gunship here, sir.
Our space station
Alright,
is
and bombers. Go down there.
Stand ready.
Alright, come on in. The water is fine. And by the water, I mean the Mega Mazer burst from a
Yes.
Visvia.
At your beck and call. Report that Warlord class gunship here, sir.
Turbo lasers.
Weapon batteries.
HV gun. Let's just keep going for the hull damage on that one. And I'll try to do... I'm thinking about whether... No, we don't have any shields left, so focusing the ion cannons isn't really that worth it.
Commander, they're hitting us. Coming back around.
there are 2 Praetors deciding to attack Balmorra. Yep.
Space station damaged.
And we got a raid fleet helping us.
Warlord-class gunship here, sir. Encumber their mobility. Preclude their retreat. Encumber their mobility.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Cripple their defenses. Generating new attack solutions. Preclude their retreat.
Right, preclude their retreat, please. Alright, this one is going to fly straight into the Avitha. Let's switch over to the Praetor that is a bit more of a danger to us and still has engines.
Lieutenant. Encumber their mobility.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Because the Avitha should be enough to deal with them.
Warlord-class gunship here, sir.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Take out their heavy weapon batteries.
Space station under attack.
Eh,
Stand
no, I paid for this.
awaiting
You can't destroy it.
back in call.
You're not supposed to destroy it.
Warlord-class gunship here.
It was well, it wasn't expensive. I can afford 2 of them right now.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Thanks, Helen. Appreciate it. Thanks, Twitch, for finally sending me Steam streaming notifications again. 3 months and I finally get notified again. Nice. I haven't really used the Twitch channel much.
Class gunship here.
Like, I think I've only like streamed 4 times in the last 3 months on Twitch. So, as far as I don't know if it's been notifying you about other channels, but as far as mine goes, hasn't been much to be notified about.